Okay,
This is Sparta.
Right? Okay, ready? And action.
Computer, can you locate... No.
Yeah, no,
Right.
computer, can you locate Admiral Grissom?
Okay.
And action.
Computer, can you locate Admiral Grissom?
Admiral Grissom is at Starfleet Academy.
Computer, could you open up a channel to the Admiral?
Good. Okay. Let's do that one more time.
Hello, the Admiral.
Right. And action.
Computer, could you locate Admiral Grissom?
Admiral Grissom is at Starfleet Academy.
Computer, could you open up a channel to the Admiral?
Matt, the yellow.
Oh! Chris did a terrible job.
Come on, guys, we're 23rd century here. I don't even know where it was. That's great. Let's leave it. That's good.
I will go get tape if I have to.
It's all good. We shouldn't need it that much.
I'll fix it every time you stop.
Okay. Okay. Okay, then Grissom says, Jericho, how are you doing, son? I know you're looking at the screen and you smile at first. The real sign of ease since... Okay. So you smile and you say, I'm hanging in there, old man. How are you?
All right. I'm hanging in there, old man. How are you?
One more time.
I'm hanging in there, old... I'm hanging in there, old man. How are you?
He says, oh, I'm good. Tamara lets me do in the garden in my spare time. Me, can you believe it? And you say, how can you resist with her old charm and with her old... How can you resist with her old, warm, and charming self? And then laugh. Because you're making a joke. She's really stupid.
How could you resist with her warm, charming...
With her old, warm, charming self.
Old, warm, charming. How could you resist with her old, warm, charming self?
One more time.
How could you resist with her old, charming... How could you resist with her old, charming, warm self?
Okay. And then he says, he laughs and he's like, right? So I hear the Constar some strange upgrades. Be like, yeah, modified warp drive from the Melbourne. Yeah, modified warp design from the Melbourne turned our nacelles blue.
Yeah, modified... Oh.
Modified warp design from the Melbourne turned our warp nacelles blue.
Modified the warp design from the Melbourne turned our...
Yeah, modified warp design from Melbourne turned our nacelles blue.
Alright, what kind of cells?
Nacelles.
Nacelles blue. Alright. Modified the warp...
Yeah, it's okay. Modified warp design. You say, yeah, design. Modified warp design from Melbourne turned our nacelles blue.
Modified warp from Melbourne.
Warp design from Melbourne.
Modified warp design from Melbourne turned our nacelles blue.
Yep.
Modified warp design from Melbourne turned our nacelles blue.
Yep.
Alright. Modified warp design turned our incel... Modified warp design.
Start off with, yeah. Modified warp design from Melbourne turned our nacelles blue.
Yeah. Modified warp design from Melbourne turned our incels blue.
Nacelles.
Modified warp design from Melbourne turned our incels blue.
Nacelles.
It's
all good.
Yeah. Modified warp design from Melbourne turned our Modified warp... Blah. Yeah. Modified warp design from Melbourne turned our nacelles blue.
Perfect. One more time. Hold
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Okay. And action.
Yeah. Modify warp designs from Melbourne turned our nest cells blue.
Perfect. Okay, he says, that's so strange. What's next? Nacelles that fold at warp? And he says sarcastically, you smile. It is strange. We've been tinkering and adding the... oh, be like, it's strange. We've been tinkering...
Sorry. Working with what I got.
It's strange. We've been tinkering and adding to the older nacelle caps.
It's strange. We've been tinkering and adding to the old nacelle caps.
No, we've been tinkering and adding the older nacelle caps.
Been tinkering and adding the old nacelle caps.
Mhm.
Been tinkering and adding the old nacelle caps. Strange. Been tinkering and adding the old nacelle caps.
One more time. It is strange. We've been tinkering and adding the older nacelle caps.
It is strange. We've been tinkering and adding the old nacelle caps.
One more time.
It is strange. We've been tinkering and adding the old nacelle caps.
Perfect. He says, those pen pointers? Oh boy, do those take me back. And you kind of chuckle. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to stay or not. The captain likes to try new things.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to stay or not. The captain likes to try to do things.
One more time.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to stay or not. I don't know if that's going to stay or not, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know that that's going to stay or not. The captain likes to do things.
No, likes to try new things.
Oh, trying to. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to stay or not. The captain likes to try and do things.
He says, speaking of, how is Menard? You say, he's good, but look a little bit uncomfortable.
He's good.
One more time.
He's good.
Okay, he said, that's good. And you ask, what happened between you two, if I can ask? I know both of you guys, and I know you both are great people, but something's off.
What happened? What happened between you two guys?
Matt.
Fall down.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go give him a tape.
What happened between you two guys?
What happened between you two, if I can ask? I know both of you guys, and I know you both are great people, but something's off.
What happened between you two, if I can ask? I know both of you guys, and you're both great people, but something's off. Alright.
Hold on. You know what? Let's just go ahead and...
I'm back. I'm gonna go get some Velcro from like the dollar store or something.
No.
See, you have this one over here, but I don't want to peel it off.
Grab that yellow... Where's that yellow painter's thing? Go ahead. Put that up there above the light.
Like right here.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get it on there the first time?
Okay, that's actually... We can actually take this down now. Put this over here for now. You should be able to just press it against there. Is it not pressing?
No. At least not for me. I don't know
There.
if you did it last.
I got it.
Oh, against. Oh.
All right. Okay.
Alright. And then it was, I know you guys, and you both are
Let's see.
great people.
Let's see. What happened between you two, if I can ask? I know both you guys, and I know both you guys are great people, but something's off.
Okay, I know both you guys, and I know both you guys are great people, but something's off.
Yeah.
What happened between you two, if I may ask? Okay.
Actually.
What happened between you two guys? What happened between you two, if I may ask?
Apparently, I'm connected from my
Oh.
earbud.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Hold on, let me push this door. Okay. And in action?
What happened between you two guys, what happened between you two, if I may ask? I know both you guys, and you guys are great people, but something's off.
One more time?
What happened between you two, if I may ask? I know both you guys, and you guys are great people, but something's off.
Perfect. Okay, he says things change. And you kind of chuckle, be like, that's really funny. I asked him the same thing, and you know what he said?
Oh. That's kind of funny. I asked him the same thing, and you know what he said?
That's perfect. And Grissom raises an eyebrow, and then you say, things change.
Things change.
Okay, he says, well, yeah. Smiles and he sighs. I suppose you're right. I suppose he has a right to be upset. They all do. And you say, and who are they?
And who are they?
Okay. And he says, before I met you, before I taught at the academy, I was commanding officer on the Dominion. Now I want you to squint and kind of lean in. Oh, that's a little too close. I'll tell you what, just kind of sit there and kind of tilt your head. A little bit too much lean. A little more subtlety. Do it like this. Okay, do normal and do that. There you go. He says there was an accident, or there was an incident. It was classified. I was cleared of everything and returned to work. I thought everything was all right. It wasn't. Now kind of be like, kind of nod. Okay, that'll substitute the sitting in the chair, or sitting back in the chair. Then he says, I began to feel overwhelmed, sense of something. I can't say what it was. I tried to deal with it, talk to Tameril about it, but that only went so far. Okay, look down a little bit like you're thinking, and then kind of look back up. Okay, and that substitute, clasping the hands together. Grissom says, I talked to a few, trusted that no one could really console me on my fears, and that fear kept growing, so I ran, I felt safe, hiding from who I was. And you say, you didn't want to be at the academy?
You didn't want to be at the academy?
One more time.
You didn't want to be at the academy?
I like that. He says, no, don't misunderstand me, son. I made the academy my home, and teaching the next generation gave me a new focus. It's what I needed to become whole again, but I was broken when I came there. Look down a little bit, and then kind of look back up and say, I know how you feel.
I know how you feel.
Okay, one more time.
I know how you feel.
Okay. Then he says, how so, son? Now you say, Captain Allen helped me get my promotion to chief of... Captain Allen helped me get my promotion to chief of security.
Captain Alvin helped me get my promotion to chief of security. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Alvin helped me get my promotion to chief of the security.
One more time.
Captain Alvin helped. Bleh. Captain Alvin helped me get promoted to chief of security. All right. Captain Alvin helped me get promoted to chief of security.
One more time.
Captain Alvin helped me get promoted to chief of security.
Okay, he says, I know. I meant to send you congratulations on when it passed my desk. Now you kind of cheesy smile, be like, no, but as much as I enjoy this job, it really makes me think of some old days, and then kind of look down.
No. Oh, all right. One more time.
No, but as much as I enjoy this job, it really makes me think of some days. Oh, it really. No, but as much as I enjoy this job, it really makes me think some days.
No. I really enjoy this job, but
Yeah, as much as I enjoy this job,
as
it
much
really
as
makes
I
me think
enjoy
some days.
it really makes me think. As much as I enjoy this job, it really makes me think some days.
Yep.
No. I, no, but I really enjoy this job.
No, but as much as I enjoy this
As
job, it
much.
really makes me think some days.
Okay, no, as much as I enjoy this job, it really makes me think some days.
Mhm.
No, as much as I enjoy this job, it really makes me think some days.
Okay, one more time.
No, as much as I enjoy this job, it really makes me think some days.
Okay, so just think about what. And then you say, I see so many of my friends die on missions, people that I assign, even missions that I'm on. I've been the only one to return. I wonder if I'm cursed. You don't have to get the exact phrasing right.
Alright, so it's no.
You've
So
seen your
many
friends
people-
die on missions, people you assign, even missions you're on. You're the only one to return. You wonder if you're cursed.
No, so many of my friends I've seen die on missions
Mhm.
that I've sent them on.
Mhm.
Alright.
Just speak from your heart.
Alright.
You know what the gist of it is.
Alright, so and then alright, so it's the friends and then
Right, just worry about that and then wonder if you're the
Okay.
curse.
no. I've seen so many friends die on missions from what I no, I've seen bleh. No. I've seen so many friends die on missions that I've sent them on. I wonder if I'm cursed. Alright.
Okay. And he says cursed. Be like it's like the universe is playing some sick joke if you put on a red shirt. And I feel like if they die go ahead and do that one.
Like
I feel like if the
universe
I feel like the universe is playing some sick joke if you put on a red shirt.
I feel like the universe is playing some sick joke if you put on a red shirt.
And I feel like they die honorable deaths, but why do I get to live?
And I feel like they die honorable deaths, but why do I get to live?
You know?
I feel like they die honorable deaths, but why do I get to live, you know?
I like that. He says, James, I know exactly how you feel on so many levels. Survivor's guilt. It's a terrible thing, but take it from someone who's been there. You can't focus on that. And you say, we were fighting this barrage of Klingons, and we raced down the corridor. I thought for sure that was it, and only I walked away.
We were fighting a race of Klingons.
A barrage of
A
Klingons.
barrage. We were fighting a barrage of Klingons that walked through the door.
You raced down the corridor. You thought you were all dead, but you were the only one that walked away.
Alright. We were fighting off a barrage of Klingons, and I raced to the door, but everybody was dead. I'm the only one that had walked away.
Okay. He says, that's tough, son. I think you need to clear your head and get some perspective. That does you some good. You say, that does sound good, but I'm always working.
I mean, that does sound good, but I'm always working.
And he says, you know, Olsen used to say the thing she liked most about you was your sense of balance. How you can be both all work and all play. And you say, she always said I was a freak on a leash. Or at least that's what it translated from in Klingon.
She always said I was a freak on a leash. I mean, that's what it translated in Klingon.
Mm-hmm.
She always said I was a freak on a leash. I mean, that's what it translated in Klingon.
He says, I don't know anything about that, and then laughs. Now you laugh embarrassingly and kind of shake your head like, oh man. There you go. I like that. Then he says, I'll tell you what, the Constar's undergoing these experiments for a few other nights, right? And say, yeah, we're here for another 3 days.
Yeah, we're here for another 3 days.
Okay, he says, great, bring your keyboard and I'll bring my Vulcan guitar. We can jam like old times. Smile and be like, you do that?
You do that?
He says, I may not be your instructor anymore, but I'm still your friend. I know you've got a promising future no matter what you do. And you say, thanks. If you're free for lunch, I'll pick something. If you're free for lunch, thanks. If you're free for lunch, I'll pick up something. Captain had me try something called pizza rolls. Think you'll love them.
Thanks. If you're free for lunch, I can pick you up something. The captain had me try something called pizza rolls. I think you'd love them.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. If you're free for lunch, I could pick you up something. The captain had me try these things called pizza rolls. I think you would love them.
Perfect. He says, Shuttle Bay is always open. I'll see you then. Be like, okay. And then you can click the button. So.
Okay.
So do this. Be like, okay. And then kind of lift your hand up and be like, and then kind of sit there with a cheesy smile. Perfect. Just like that. So, and action.
Okay.
And one more time.
Okay.
And action. Or, I mean, let's see. I think that's it. Let me go to the after credits to make sure. Okay, so that's it for that. So let me go transfer this to the computer. And then we will do the Charico. So that script is done. So let's do this one.